GuESPers, come one, come all, to the greatest show of all. It's GuESPers, the comedy podcast where Alex
and Mason
try to strengthen our relationship by learning to read each other's minds.
We're gonna read them real good.
And there's only one rule in this pavilion, and that is there's no copyrighted material.
I heard your brain shout the word dojo, but you were like, no, that doesn't fit with my theme.
Well, that doesn't set a good tone because I definitely wasn't thinking about dojos at all. I was thinking about sideshows, and I was trying to think of like what you call the stage, but I wanted a fancier word than stage.
Okay. I just know you always say like in this dojo, like you always say the word dojo.
Yeah, no, but this time I wasn't. So you're already not reading my mind very good. I'm pretty worried.
Yeah, it seems to happen a lot.
Well, you know what we do in that case? We have a mind meld.
Woo!
And in the mind meld, Mason and I count down and converge on a psychic point so that we can hopefully warm up our brains and avoid this kind of mistake. All right, Mason, are you ready to mind meld?
Yeah, you got it.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Did you have to blow it right in my face?
Yeah.
3,
2, 1, wave.
Cake.
What did you say?
Cake. Cake by the ocean. Okay, sorry. Okay. 3,
2, 1, beach
blanket.
party.
Okay, we can do this.
Okay.
3,
2,
bonfire.
1. Fuck.
Oh, what happened?
I was gonna say 50s movies, but like that's not a thing.
I mean, it kind of is, but it's a little too abstract.
Yeah.
Oh no, this has never happened. Well, yeah, it definitely is.
It's definitely
never
happened like multiple
on the
times.
final mind meld though. Do we go again or do we give up?
Yeah. So what was that round 2?
Blanket and beach party.
Blanket and beach party.
Yeah, and then I said bonfire.
Yeah, blanket
Okay.
and beach party.
Ready?
Okay.
3,
2, 1.
Guitar!
Picnic!
I don't really like how you waited until after I said my word to say your word. And I was like guitar, and you're like picnic.
If that's what I was doing, wouldn't I have just said guitar?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm questioning what you were doing, honestly.
Yeah, no, I was just, my word came in like a second late.
You ever had a jar of Fluffernutter?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I wonder if it's good.
Probably not for you.
I don't really like marshmallows.
Oh, is it marshmallow? I thought it was like peanut butter.
What did you think which Fluffernutter was? Isn't it both?
Oh, it's marshmallows and peanut butter?
Yeah, Fluffernutter, and then, because you take marshmallow fluff, and I think that's right. You take marshmallow fluff and then peanut butter to make a Fluffernutter sandwich, and then I think they just started putting jars of, both already mixed together.
Huh.
I mean, but what if I just shoved a knife into only the marshmallow half? Then my peanut allergy shouldn't matter, theoretically, right?
I don't know. It's in the same jar.
I play fast and loose with my nut allergies.
Yeah,
for
you really
reals.
do.
Well, maybe they shouldn't be so inconveniencing to me.
The other day you almost killed yourself because you just wanted to have some Nutella.
Well, maybe Nutella shouldn't be so delicious.
It's really good.
Nutella makes me so thirsty, though.
It's really dry.
It's so dry.
But yeah, I guess that just really speaks to how I've never had it before because I obviously
The Fluffernutter or the
Fluffernutter.
Okay.
Because I was obviously very misinformed about what it was.
Marshmallows in a savory performance are so strange to me. Marshmallows on fucking sweet potato casserole. Marshmallows in a fucking Fluffernutter sandwich. Put that shit somewhere else.
A sweet potato casserole is sweet.
Yeah, but a sweet potato isn't sweet. No, I mean it's not a sweet food. You make sweet potato pie and sweet potato casserole, but also you could just eat yams. I guess you can eat yams. They sweeten yams a lot, but that doesn't make it a sweet. It's not a dessert. That's what I'm trying to say.
Sweet potato casserole is not a dessert. Are you saying sweet potato?
Well, do they serve it on the dessert table? No, they serve that shit right alongside the green bean casserole.
I guess I can't speak in this conversation because I don't really, one, I don't really like sweet potato, and two, like, I've never, like, paid attention to it at the table because I don't ever get it because I don't like it.
The one I make for my mom has a pecan streusel, no marshmallows on top. But we have made the marshmallow one in the past.
So I guess you'd put the marshmallows on at the end? Because if you put them on before and then you cook it, they're just going to melt
that's the
down
point.
into
They get melty and then they grow like a s'mores consistent, like I'm roasting marshmallow.
Oh, okay.
What's the name for when you like toast a marshmallow? That's the word I was looking for. Wow, I'm really just dancing around subjects tonight.
You're answering all your own questions.
All right, now it's time for this part of the podcast. We're deciding who's goes first. Did I say arbitrary question? Yeah, I think I did.
I think you did. I don't know. You shoved a lot of words in there.
I always do. All right, so the arbitrary question is who's the last person to see a bee? Who's the last person who saw a bee?
Jesus.
It's the middle of winter. When did you see a bee?
I haven't. I mean, I don't know.
I've seen a wasp.
Yeah, but that's not a bee. You asked this question.
Not a good question. Well, let's take any context. Any kind of bee. Have you seen a bee on any kind of media? Didn't say real life.
Not that I'm aware of. I think the closest thing was I saw, like Bee Mario from like Mario Galaxy, but that was like over a month ago.
Okay. Oh, okay. That was a month ago. Okay. Come on, we can do this. When's the last time you saw a bee? A bee.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw a bee? I've answered the question.
What? We went through my entire Critterpedia, and there was the honeybee.
Oh yeah, and I didn't look. I was just looking at the words.
Yep. Nailed it.
Boom,
It was
that's
me.
you.
Awesome. Goodness, I'm so glad that was good. That was easy. Okay, I'm gonna go first. I gotta think of an image, and I got the image, and go get the image.
Okay. I'm thinking of. There's a skeleton man.
Mm-hmm.
He's drinking high C, and it's just kind of going through his bones.
Just juicing it all over the place.
Just juicing it all over the place. It's
They brought back high C in McDonald's.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that skeleton literally died, and then he came back to life just so he could get high C, but specifically McDonald's high C.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did I not mention he's sitting in one of those booths?
I like the way they mix it. They just mix it better. Like McDonald's Sprite hits different.
Yeah, but it does.
McDonald's High C hits different. I don't fucking know.
There's like actually a reason why the McDonald's Sprite hits different. There's something about
they put more sugar. They put more CO2.
No, it's something about how like their cola machines are different. Like they're refrigerated, whereas a lot of other places aren't. Or there's like some kind of like.
All right, this goes into episode corrections as GuESPers.tumblr.com.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Definitely wasn't that. It's a birthday party and the birthday cake and they light the candles, but they're sparklers and they're going freaking nuts.
Oh God!
Maybe you become a skeleton after that kind of situation.
Oh,
and
just
you go
like
to McDonald's and then you get some icy.
It freaks me out so bad my skin just pops right off.
Oh, I was gonna say that you were burned with the sparklers, but I like yours better.
To death?
Yeah, there's that many.
How old is this person?
I don't know. Really old, I guess.
You just really had nowhere to go with that one.
Shut up. You know what? I'm doing my best. Where do you want to go? I took him to McDonald's.
You did. You took him to
I
McDonald's.
tied the two jokes together in a beautiful joke bow. Is a joke bow a ribbon on a present, and the present is a joke, or is a joke bow like where you have like a bow and arrow, but when you like try to sling the the bow, it just like it's made of like rubber bands, so it doesn't really work.
Like a gag bow.
That's a gag bow.
Yeah.
You know, classic party gift: whoopee cushion, hand buzzer, gag bow.
That's when they get so fed up they go for their fucking bow and arrow so they can shoot you to death. But then it's just, nope, rubber band. It's the gag bow.
It's funny. I have to really just like unleash this joke at the Olympics because like not a lot of archery teams exist in the United States. Gotta go find where the Olympic team plays.
Yep. Team USA.
They're all trying to string their bows. Like, they're just getting fucked up. Fucking U.S. doesn't even place. I'm blamed.
Fucking limp noodles.
Is there a federal law against interfering with the Olympics? Can I get charged
there
for that?
has to be, right?
There has to be.
There's got to be like international law about tampering with the Olympics.
International law. Well, yeah, if you're like juicing on steroids, you're gonna get kicked out of the Olympics. But like
of the Olympics?
Yeah, I did that on purpose. Don't bring attention to it.
Fuck.
I'm making a joke. Anyway, the bubble bips. When you this for like you, but like, what if somebody else What if I like cut little vent holes in Michael Phelps's swim caps? Like, what the fuck? Like,
well, I mean,
do I get in trouble?
That's a really good question because it's like if you're doing that for another team,
but what if I'm doing it to my own?
You're just creating chaos. Yeah, you're not doing it for anyone.
Like trying to get Italy to win.
This isn't like a Tanya Harding situation. Like you're just doing it.
And they're like harmless pranks. Like it's just inconvenient, really.
It just delays.
What the fuck's wrong with my bow? Get another bow.
Michaels needs another bow.
Michaels.
I also just want
not Mark Nutt.
Mark Nutt. No, and I also want to point out that earlier you were like, "No, I'm just making a joke. Don't bring attention to it." Like, okay. You really just want me to just not react to any of your jokes? You got it. Like,
the Olympos.
No.
I wasn't saying it wrong on Well, I was. Okay, wait. I'm very confused. I was saying it wrong on purpose. You didn't need to be like, you said it wrong. Like, yeah, I know. I did that. I made the choice, the conscious decision to make it wrong. I thought it would be funny.
It was funny, and now we're getting a lot of traction out of it because I called attention
well,
to it.
You know what? Earlier when you said, is that all? Well, fuck you. I made a lot. I baked you cake and I ate it. Fuck you.
Touche.
Touche. I'm going to replace all the fucking fencing needles with rubber. Big rubber noodles. It's really inconvenient. Oh, what if I made up dildo swords? Nah, there's no way they'd get tricked by that. The balls would be in the way.
Why do they have to have balls? Why can't they just be ballless dildos?
Balls! That's like exactly what Jonah Hill says in Get Him to the Greek when he gets hit in the face with the dildo by that crazy chick. He goes, "Why does it have balls?" And he's like getting slapped with it.
But they all in that sense they always. I'm talking in the sense of like replacing the fencing. Like just cut the balls off. You don't need the balls.
What am I gonna do? If I can cut through the industrial strength silicone, I'm not gonna ruin. It's probably like a giant dildo the size of a fencing sword has to be several $1,000s at least.
Not if it's cheap.
Cheap what? I don't think you understand the price of dildos.
I don't.
There's no right or wrong answer to this question. It's just bad both ways. Because if you say no, then you're just like, well, do you even know how to sex? And if you say yes, then you're just outing yourself as intimately knowing a lot about dildos.
Because you can't fuck if you don't have intimate knowledge of dildos.
Yeah, you can't fuck. I was going to say accurately. But, like, that's not a great metric for that.
You gotta get the target practice in.
Yeah, how do
you... Get your accuracy up with my dildo practice.
Yeah, how do you know what you're doing if you don't use a dildo? I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Hey, you want to take a turn? What was that noise? You were like...
It was like a burp, but the burp didn't happen.
Delicious.
Ever happened to you where you, like, go to burp, but then the burp's like, huh, nope.
I thought you were going to say Arapaho, and I was like, what does Arapaho have to do with burping? Whoa.
No, it's Apache.
I wonder if those bones cracking made it onto the audio.
Was there a lot of bones cracking just now?
When you just, like, lowered your arm, your elbow just went...
Like... Oh, no, it didn't happen.
Nope, you just fist pumped.
Like...
Mason,
nope.
No one can see him, but Mason... Well, I can see him.
But one person
can see him, and maybe if there's any spies. But, like, Mason's in a robe right now, so when you fist bump, you really look like what's-his-face at the end of Breakfast Club. when you fist bumped?
Judd Nelson?
Yeah, because he's got the really long coat on and you're wearing a robe
I was
right
I was like, I don't think he's wearing a bathrobe in that scene.
And he's got long hair, and it's all coming together.
Yeah.
You should cosplay as Judd Nelson. Is that his name?
Judd Nelson. Yeah, I don't know what his character's name is, but...
I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen Breakfast Club. But
yeah,
I remember that.
He was in that, and then...
How seamlessly could you go from a Judd Nelson cosplay from The Breakfast Club to the dude cosplay from when he's drinking the milk in the grocery store? Pretty seamlessly, right?
It depends, because I'd have to look at the costume, but I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different wardrobe.
I mean, yeah, one's a brown robe and one's a big gray coat, but like, I mean, if you really just set the setting, which I think is the important part, a football field and or a grocery store milk section, like, I think that's all you need. Right? No?
You're saying as long as I take off the coat and
No,
put on
I'm
a
saying
robe.
you have to keep the coat. I'm saying if you get a coat that's somewhere between gray and brown, and then you place yourself in the different settings and do the right pose, then it doesn't really matter that you nailed it. People would still be like, oh, he's doing the fucking Breakfast Club, and oh, he's doing the Big Lebowski.
It'll read,
It'll
but
read.
Barely.
Not barely, I think it'll read. I don't know, whatever. Reed Richards. You should take a turn.
Okay.
What?
I was just gonna say, I'm sure, like, if I just put on sunglasses and had, like, boat shoes and chubbies on.
Well, he's wearing sunglasses in both. Judd Nelson's wearing sunglasses in that final scene, and the dude's wearing sunglasses.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying, like, I could be wearing anything as long as I'm fist pumping in a football field. I think people will get
No, you gotta have the big long coat. That's where the robe works. Whatever.
I will say that the dude one probably wouldn't read unless I had a robe on or some kind of long, like, thing.
I know. I think you're, like, missing the point, which is that the two costumes are very similar.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You got it. You got it.
Hey, let's talk about this live on the podcast. Did you like my anglerfish meme from this week? Last week? 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Did you? It was cool because I like really made it so that you couldn't fucking tell the anglerfish was like really in it unless you like stared at it.
Unless you like really looked for a second.
I worked really hard. That was like
that
was an in color fucking fish. I took away the color and put him in there and made sure that he balanced out with the same white balance.
Was it 5 minutes?
Yeah, under 5 minutes. 5 minute meme, baby.
Cool. Go to at GuESPers podcast, or is it just at GuESPers?
At the Twitter?
Yeah.
At GuESPers Podcast.
At GuESPers Podcast at Twitter.
Check out I make a 5 minute meme every week based on one of our fucking guesses.
Guesses are just something we say in the episode. I think most of the time it's the guesses though.
You should give me more fodder to make more memes by fucking doing.
Taking my turn.
Yeah, you should take your turn.
Yeah, okay. Taking my turn. And go.
You're in a hellish dimension and you look up at the sky and there's a big eye watching you, but it's just a cat's eye. Meow.
You just hear that. It just
Meow.
watching me.
An enormous paw.
Oh no! It's so terrifying
now. It comes down slow because it's so big. You know what I mean? And it just like crushes and then tries to swipe towards you.
Is the meow still normal cat volume, like pitch?
No, it's like,
or is it?
Yeah, like that. We gotta watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Does that happen in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Well, I mean, they have to like slow down and speed up the voices and stuff for them being small and or big. I just love the title. Honey, I Blew Up the Baby.
I think it's just Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Oh, sure. Whatever. I don't care.
Although I have never seen that one. I've specifically never seen the second one.
I mean, I can only attest to what Alex under 12 thought was good, and I really thought that. I thought all three were amazing.
Yeah, so. I've only seen the first one and the third one.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk Us. Honey, I Shrunk the Baby. I Blew Up the Baby.
Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves was the
I think isn't it I? Because I mean.
Well, but it's ourselves, so Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves.
I guess. It just seems, I mean, like, I don't really think she had a hand in it. I don't think that was a two-man job.
Point, but I don't.
I think it was still his fault.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's been a while. I haven't watched the movie, so I don't know.
But yeah, that's the
Episode corrections. GuESPers.tumblr.com.
This is the movie where I learned about like potassium deficiencies.
I'm sure you were gonna say pussy.
It's a movie where I learned about pussy. What a... No, because there's that one part where the kid passes out because he's low on potassium or whatever.
He hasn't
They're like,
eaten enough bananas.
yeah, and they're like, well, what can we feed him? He doesn't have his pills. And they're like, give him a banana.
Give him a banana. It's got potassium in it.
What happened to the reboot or whatever? When is that still getting made?
No, episode corrections. GuESPers.tumblr.com. So, cat in hell?
No.
What do you mean?
No, mine was a beautiful cascading waterfall.
Paul, for the movie Paul. Seth Rogen, Paul.
Oh, God.
I knew you didn't know which one I was talking about based on the way you were laughing, so I was like, I gotta say the part about Seth Rogen.
Paul, like Simon Pegg
movie.
Paul.
Yep.
That was Seth Rogen, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
You're welcome. Now you have to think about that movie, and everyone who's listening to this podcast got to think about, if they know it, think about that movie.
Yeah, they're probably like, what's that? And then they'll look it up and they'll be like, oh yeah, that movie.
You know, fucking my mom, who's like on the record, doesn't like Seth Rogen or any of those guys. I just like went to her house and she's just fucking watching Paul, and I was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm watching this stupid movie. And I was like, why? You don't like any of these people. And I don't know.
She didn't like Simon Pegg?
I actually don't know how she feels about Simon Pegg. I'd have to ask her. I know that Aunt Pat really, really liked Shaun of the Dead. Like, fuck, she was obsessed with it.
I'm sure.
And my mom was always like, that's demented. Yeah. How could you like that? Because my mom's like anti-scary movies or whatever. Scary movies, scary themes. Anything that's not a feel-good, happy Bubble Boy.
Anything
But not Bubble Boy, because Bubble Boy's stupid and she doesn't like it. She doesn't like stupid funny movies. She likes corny funny
She
movies.
doesn't like what her definition of stupid funny movies is, because there's plenty of movies and shows that I've seen her watch that I would classify as 100% stupid, but...
Here's a collection of things my mom thinks is hilarious. Girls' Night. The King of Queens.
Mike and
Molly. Only some of Hot in Cleveland. Not all. Some of it isn't up to her standards. Those things my mom thinks is... Hitman's Bodyguard. Deadpool. Those are things my mom thinks is very, very funny.
Well, one of those things is of a much higher caliber than the rest of the things you just named.
Deadpool?
Yeah.
I know, I'm just listing... I'm listing things that I've caught my mom watching at least like 12 separate times.
God, it's the Girls Trip one, I think, and the Mike and Molly one are the ones that really get me when I hear you tell me things like, I think that... What was the one we were just talking about?
Which one?
Paul? She said was stupid. No, it was after. It was
Bubble
right before
Boy.
Bubble Boy, yeah. Like, Bubble Boy is stupid.
Bubble Boy.
But Mike and Molly is fine.
Yeah.
Girls Trip, where she flies over
New Orleans
and just pisses all over the place.
Uncontrollably like a water hose.
That's...
Spoilers, I guess.
Peak comedy. But Bubble Boy is stupid.
My mom fucking... Who was that really raunchy comic? It was a lady who was like really, really famous for like telling it out. Yes, being a dirty lady comic.
Is that are you talking about Lisa Lampanelli?
Yes, my mom, she hates her now, but my mom really liked early Lisa Lampanelli.
What's wrong with her now?
I don't know. I guess the fame got to her head and mom doesn't like stuff like that. I don't know. I'm sure it's one of 8 million reasons. Like, maybe she's too raunchy now. Or maybe the shtick got old and she told the dirty jokes too many. That has happened.
That is literally her whole thing. Is just talking about pussies, which is like, I mean, yeah, sure, you do you, but like...
Yeah, my mom really liked, like, number one, the first special, and, like, the second special, and then, like, after that, she started.
I have never seen I've only seen Lisa Lampanelli at various Comedy Central roasts, where she basically does the same set, but inserts the name of whoever they're roasting in.
That's all roast sets. That's how Jeff Ross is still alive. He has that shit on lock, and then he just does the same thing every show with varying degrees of pardon me, cancer, because he's always shaving his fucking head and he looks so gross all the time.
All the time.
Like, what's worse, puby head or bald head? They're both bad. And then he puts that hat on, and that's worse.
I know, because
just Google any picture of Jeff Ross. They're all horrible. Was that too mean? I shouldn't say the cancer thing. I feel bad now.
No, don't say.
I don't want to compare him to cancer people because he's worse than that.
He's worse than that. He's so much. He's a piece of shit.
He's so disgusting, and he's like a horrible person, and I hate Jeff Ross. Fuck Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross is the worst.
Hashtag cancel Gergie. Hashtag cancel Jeff Ross.
Oh my god, we're bringing back cancel Gergie.
I'm bringing back cancel Gergie.
Cancel that fucking.
There are two people who this podcast officially cancels. It's Jeff Ross so far and Gergie.
Why so far?
Because I can't remember us having had a conversation about how much we hate someone other than this moment and then that moment.
Well, you said it in between the two, so it made it seem like so far we're canceling Jeff Ross. Like, Jeff Ross has the ability to redeem himself if he wants to.
No. That was so far in the podcast. Our podcast has canceled two people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of which is Jeff Ross, one of which is Gergie.
Okay.
Gergie can never redeem himself because he is an animated character and cannot escape the confines, as of yet, of his movie. Jeff Ross can't redeem himself because he's Jeff Ross.
Are you telling me that sometime in the future Gergie's gonna come out of your TV screen?
I'm just saying I'm leaving the options open in which that maybe we figure out how I can go to the Pokemon world for real. And then it would be, goodbye Mason, I'll never see you again. Goodbye friends and family, I didn't love you enough. I'll take Ao with me and we're gonna go on a fucking Pokemon journey. And that will be the rest of my life. Will be that and raising my Pokemon and just having a good time. Sorry, Mason, you don't get to go to the Pokemon world.
I was going to say, I'm glad that I don't get to go. And in this world where I'm assuming anyone can go in, I'm just barred from going in so you can take your best friend.
It's like Ready Player One, but not shitty, and I don't have to shave all the hair off my body. Spoilers, I guess.
Oh, fuck it. Ready Player One sucks.
I read the whole book. I watched the whole movie.
God, I read the whole book.
Somehow. Anyway, I got really lost. What was your guess?
Oh, it was...
what was your thought?
It was, oh, God, I started and we got off on the Paul tangent.
Oh, yeah, I said Paul.
It was
then I said Seth Rogen Paul, and you just lost it. Okay, cool.
It was a gorgeous waterfall, and to get up
the waterfall. Waterfall! Yes! Sorry, I just was, looking for the origin point.
It's a gorgeous waterfall, and then to get up the waterfall, you walk up this, really, cute staircase made out of lily pads.
Aww, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. What was my guess? Oh, the cat hell.
Cat eye with the hell and the giant paw.
I nailed it, obviously.
I'd say...
points for Alex.
No.
What do you mean?
I'd say nobody gets any points.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know how to read.
Oh, that was a genuine what do you mean?
That's the third what do you mean, technically, in the episode. Because actually, when you said something about somewhere towards the water Paul thing, I said, what do you mean? And he just, ignored me. Probably because of the Paul thing.
Yeah, because I was so wrapped up in fucking Paul.
What do contagion maps look like for COVID?
What?
Because, I want to take one of those maps and, do it for whatever the fuck we do here, where we get from the waterfalls to Jeff Ross.
I was going to say, that was such a hard left in topic change that, I genuinely thought I'd lost time for a second.
I thought I was fucking Will from Hannibal, and I thought I blacked out for, 30 hours.
Yeah, because we were just talking about whatever the fuck we were talking about. I don't even remember. That's how, fucking much time has passed mentally for me. And then all of a sudden, just... Alex, swoops in and lands like Superman and just what do contagion maps for COVID look like?
I'm like Superman in Justice League, and I land, and I don't know who the fuck anybody is, and they're all like, oh, Superman. I'm like, who the fuck are you? And then we have to fight so I can calm down.
And then apparently...
Oh, no, wait, that was Batman versus Superman. Fuck.
That's also Justice League.
I guess that also happened. But he doesn't forget in Justice League.
Yes, he does.
This movie sucks so hard.
Yeah, no, and apparently also Batman's gonna say fuck.
I saw an article. I know we talked about it 2 days ago we talked about the Snyder Cut. I saw an article that had the best title that just said, "The Snyder Cut is out for better or worse 5 years later." It's like, what a fucking lazy headline. I love it.
For better or worse.
5 years later.
Oh, man. There is nothing at this point that I could care less about than the Snyder Cut of Justice League.
You know what I care the most about that I haven't
What?
seen yet? I want the fucking full 4 to 5 hour Black Panther cut. Where the fuck is that?
Yeah, right?
Why do I get a Schneider cut?
Why do I get a fucking Snyder Cut? The thing that nobody wanted.
Is he like the pretzel or is he like something else? How do you say his last name? Schneider? Snyder.
Snyder. Did I say
he's-
Schneider?
No, I think you said Snyder, but I said Schneider like 5 seconds ago, and I'm realizing that's like Rob Schneider.
No. Yeah, no, it's
and I'm like
Snyder.
way off. There's no CH.
No, it's just an
It's a
N,
Y.
Y.
Yeah.
S-N-Y,
Okay,
Snyder.
Snyder. Cool. Anyway, yeah, where the fuck is that? Anyway, I'm gonna take my turn. I'm taking it. It's going. I'm doing it. I'm doing it good. I'm doing it right.
Everybody
On a
will be
Saturday
dancing,
night.
we're doing
It's
it
not
right.
Saturday. It's Tuesday.
Did you make that up?
Which one? I was singing a real song, yes, and then I like really sang it really bad, and then I fucked up the words a lot. But like, yeah,
What real song were you singing?
Saturday night.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right.
I'm sending it.
You know it's already been sent?
It's
Okay.
being sent.
All right. And let's go with a bunch of... No, I guarantee I've done that exact thing before. No,
Can
I
you
have to
say it
start
just
over.
for like posterity? You don't have to write this down, by the way. Mason is the one who writes down the guesses for the guest
A
list.
bunch of pasta noodles hanging down like those curtain doors, you know what I'm
I
talking
think
about?
you did that with a bunch of worms, or the silly string worms, the fluty worms. What do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the worm on a string, the toy.
Yeah, on a worm on a string.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we did it for that.
Damn,
I
I
don't
can't
know.
believe I almost just made a like identical guess.
I mean, I've done a
I've
lot of
before.
similar guesses for sure. There's that crystal fox. There was another crystal being.
There's like a crystal, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I dance around it.
All right, but I can't do
Do you
that.
want to? Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I wanna
I'm
do
ready.
it
I'm still sending it. Same image.
Okay. All right. It is a bunch of flour,
Hmm.
and you throw the dough ball on the table with the flour,
Mm-hmm.
but wait, it's not a dough ball. Oh, that's a giant thing of like silly putty.
I don't know why, but I was really ready for you to be like buffalo mozzarella. I was just like, no, it's covered in flour.
Yeah, it's covered in flour. You're gonna roll it out like a cake.
Oh God, what was it? Play-Doh?
The silly putty.
Silly putty. I haven't touched silly putty in like years.
You ever do
Remember
the
silly putty come in that weird container, little plastic
egg?
jelly bean looking fucking thing? I
Yeah.
guess it was an egg. Was it an egg? It was like curved like a bean though. It didn't look like a bean.
Oh, I thought it was an egg.
I don't know. GuESPers correct. What am I saying? Episode corrections. GuESPers.tumblr.com.
GuESPers corrections at episode.tumblr.com.
I don't know. That's probably a URL for something.
Episode.tumblr.com. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Fuck. Where was I going with it? Oh, it's silly putty. You ever do the thing with the comic strip?
Yeah, the thing that everybody does. Yeah, I did it.
I only ever got it to like work once. Mostly I would just put it against things and just look at the imprint on the like thing.
Oh, they're good.
Because the comic strip thing, it's not like there's nothing raised. It's like
It's pulling the ink off of the paper.
yeah, but I don't know why. I guess I didn't like press hard enough. I don't know.
Or maybe you didn't have an inky paper.
Yeah.
You really have to have like an old school paper for that to work. It doesn't work on like a tabloid or something.
Yeah. But also at that point, isn't that just like that's it for that silly putty, or
No, you can just roll it back up and the image will just go away like an Etch-a-Sketch. But it is dirty. Your silly putty will be dirty.
Cool. That's what I thought.
I mean, that's the curse of that. And that's, you just gotta. They had this product on QVC and it was like hair removal jelly. And what you would do is you would warm it up, the jelly, until it had almost like a wax-like consistency. And then you would put it on the section of your body where you needed to remove the hair, preferably not a dangerous area. And then it'd cool to like more of a solid form. And you rip it off and take the hair off, right? And then you just roll the jelly up, put it back in the container, and heat it up whenever you needed to do it again.
But the
and
hair.
I know, that's exactly what I asked Mom. I was like, I see the one flaw in this product is that it's just keeping the hair. And my mom went, yeah, it's fucking gross. Nobody should buy this. And I'm like, yeah, but like a lot of people are buying it. So it was like the deal of the day.
But the hair.
I know, it's just in the goo. I don't like it at all. But it was like
and eventually,
popular.
it's just gonna be all hair.
And it was like neon blue too, the product. And I was just like, you can see the hair in the blue.
You see the hair in the blue.
You see the hair in the blue.
It's like Barbicide or whatever.
What the fuck is that shit called? Barbasol 1 is shaving cream. You're talking about Nair, right?
No.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Barbicide, the blue liquid that the barbers keep their whatever's in.
Oh, yeah.
Which
I thought you were talking about more hair removal products.
Oh, no. It's a hair product, technically.
Barbicide?
Well, it has hair in it.
No. I mean, you can't wash your hair with That's toxic.
No, I'm saying it...
It just disinfects. That's all it does.
But it's like known for having hair floating around in it because the barbers just stick their combs and shit in it.
Yeah. I've never been to a barber shop. I tried to go one time because I was told I could get a better haircut there, and they went, "We don't cut women's hair.
We don't cut women."
I realized I made a mistake, so I tried to fix it. And I was like, all right. And then I never went to a barber again because I figured they'll turn me away probably.
Yeah, you gotta go to a salon.
But they always say, like, if you want a good pixie cut, go to a barber instead of a salon because 1, it's cheaper, and 2, they know how to fucking cut that kind of shit. But, like, they were like, no, go away.
It's bullshit.
I know.
Sexist barber.
I know.
So what's up?
Do you want to know what my image was?
Oh, we were in the middle of something.
You guessed the flower silly putty ball.
Yeah, wow. Okay, go ahead.
You were close with it being white.
What?
I know, pant hard. Stop breathing in my face. I don't know why.
Stop breathing in my face.
Get out of my face. I'm not very good at an Irish accent. Did I spit on you?
No, I'm trying not to breathe in your face anymore.
No, just don't blow it directly into my mouth. That's not hard. That shouldn't be hard. Put your arm down. Stop patronizing me. Mason put his arm up to cover his mouth, but like you breathed on me because you went like that right in my face. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do it, but you did. And I hate it. No. Anyway, you were close because it's white. Because I was picturing a strawberry and kiwi sando.
Okay.
That someone had cut down into like a rectangular shape, and then they used little toothpicks and took the parts that they cut off to get it down to that shape, and made it have little leggies, so it looks like a little sando monster.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah.
I still have never, ever tried one of those
sweet sandos
sweet
with the
cream
cream
sandos,
and the berries and stuff. Me neither, but it looks beautiful and very tempting.
Yeah.
We're talking about, if you don't know, Japanese sandwiches known as sandos, which use big, fluffy white Japanese bread, which is like not as sweet as American bread, very different in a lot of ways. Milk bread.
Yep.
And there's all kinds. You can get like a chicken katsu that has cabbage and sauce and stuff, but like primarily they use it as like a sweet, and they're like fresh cream and berry sandwiches are very, very popular.
Yes.
Or they do like oranges and cream, just like anything in cream, really.
And they're very pretty.
Very pretty. They're so pretty. Very photogenic.
Oh yeah. But I don't know, I'm not the hugest fan of any of the fruits they normally put in those, so.
I love strawberry flavor, and I hate that. That's me and with like 90% of fruits. I love the flavor of apple. I hate the texture of apples. I love the flavor of grapes. I hate the texture of grapes. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's a huge texture thing.
And for me, if I get a bad texture, it makes me want to vomit. Like, my body's first response to a bad texture is, oh, get this out. And I'm like, no, it's not bad for me. Stop it. Eat the chicken, Alex.
I gotta be perfectly honest, is that I'm the same way with a lot of fruits. I'm not as like to the extreme as you are, but like bananas.
Love bananas.
Love bananas. If I get a banana that's even like a minute too not ripe enough, makes me want to vomit, and I don't want to eat bananas for like 6 months after that.
We had bananas one time, me and Mason, that were so under-ripened, we stopped eating bananas for like 2 entire years.
Yeah.
Because every time we looked at a banana, we'd remember that and be like, no, that's not happening.
Because it really does. It makes you want to throw up.
It's not good. It's for sure not good. Oh man, I want some bananas. Can we put bananas on the Hey, podcast, can we put bananas on the grocery list next week? I need some bananas.
Yeah,
Do I have any
I'm
banana
about
chips?
to piss off all of our listeners. Hey Siri, put bananas on my grocery list.
I mean, you're gonna piss off 1/100th of the. I don't know how many people have Apple.
Okay, Google, put bananas on my grocery list.
Okay, I've put ham hands on your grocery list. What? You
Hey,
put what?
Hey, Alexa, put bananas on my grocery list.
All right, I've put more bananas on your grocery list.
Was there any more?
Would you like me to play back your grocery list?
Yes, please.
You have bananas, tofu, bananas, more bananas, kumquats, roasted eggs, and Geneva coffee on your grocery list.
Can you roast eggs?
I don't know. Probably. Why can't you?
At that point, wouldn't you just be baking the eggs? Because, like, roasting eggs, like...
What if I take the egg and I put it on a stick and then I put it on a fire?
Well, I guess at that point you would be roasting it. But how are you going to get the uncooked egg on a stick without all the eggs spilling out?
Well, one, it's going to be cooked. And two, it's... Oh, I see what you're saying. I will pierce it in a way that doesn't make it leak. Kind of like when you get a wound and you get stabbed and you're not supposed to pull the stab out because... the knife out because it'll make all your blood come out.
Let me just take this off. Just peels off stab wounds.
You've seen that video?
Like a sticker.
You've seen that video where they have the bag of water and they start stabbing it with pencils?
Mm-hmm.
And like the water stays in the bag.
Yeah.
It's like that. And then you cook it till it's hard boiled. And then you can pull the shell off.
My favorite one is the balloon. When they stab the balloon and it doesn't pop.
I don't know that one.
You've never seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's like a magic trick, but I'm sure there's like some kind of technique or whatever to it. But yeah, like they like stab the balloon and it doesn't pop because of the way they do it.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know about that at all. It's your turn.
My turn.
You're the magic balloon.
Oh man. God, we've never fallen asleep on the podcast before, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. If I did, or we did, I think I would edit that part out. I don't think I would leave that in.
There will come a day.
That you're gonna fall asleep during our witty banter. I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
Yeah, because we're constantly talking. I'm gonna notice if your eyes close. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Wake up!
What? There was another word there.
I was gonna say fuck face, and then I decided that was too mean.
Wake up, fuck face.
What the fuck? Wake up, fuck face. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, let me think of a thing.
Okay, I'm open to you thinking of things.
Okay. And... Wow, all of that is copyrighted. Give me another minute.
Okay.
Okay. And... Go.
So you start on the top view, and it looks like a chocolate cake, but as you pan down, it's a chocolate recreation of a pineapple.
But it's chocolate.
And it's a cake. So, like, it's, like, the base is, like, layers of chocolate cake, and then the fronds are, like, I'm doing hand gestures to Mason in case you're wondering what the sound is. And the fronds is, like, piped mousse, maybe meringue. That way it has, like, stiff peaks. Chocolate meringue. Yeah. But it started from the top. So from the top, it looked kind of like you could see the chocolate cake and you could see all the mousse stuff. And you're like, oh, it's a cake. And then it went to the side and you're like, oh, it's a pineapple.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it started from the top.
Yeah, but
Now it's there.
It's not like one of those like, is it cake? And you cut into it to see if it's cake kind of thing. It was like, it like looks like cake. It's just like styled to be like a pineapple. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does it make sense? There's no fondant. There's no food coloring. It's just chocolate. Okay, cool.
It's good.
Cool.
Basically.
Cool. So, did I nail it?
No, you didn't.
Can I ask what the copyrighted material one was?
Yeah, it was.
A lot of bonuses this game.
It was
Not a game.
Ernie from Sesame Street.
Oh.
Wearing his new coat, but the coat looks suspiciously like Big Bird's belt.
He skinned him.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
That's not cool.
What if he walked up and Big Bird goes, Auntie Georgia? Auntie Georgia! He found out that Ernie fucking poached Big Bird's aunt.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Ernie!
Ernie's a big game hunter. And yes, Big Bird is big game.
I mean, yeah, of course he is. I wasn't going to question that.
Can you imagine Big Game Hunter in the game where it goes, and then you just see like Big Bird fly by on the like loading screen?
I was gonna do
that yellow son of a bitch.
I was gonna do a Big Bird impression, but I honestly can't remember what Big Bird sounds like.
He kind of talks like this, like a little nasally.
Yeah, I can only remember. Obviously, I can remember Elmo, and I can remember.
Elmo loves you.
I haven't
Mason's
done this in a
swallowing
while.
a lot, so I don't know what he's doing.
I'm trying to like clear my throat out so I can try to do my Elmo impersonation.
Dude, be Elmo. See, Elmo would like a colonoscopy.
Elmo does a colonoscopy.
That was really good. Say, Elmo doesn't like the texture of strawberries.
Elmo doesn't like the texture of strawberries.
That's so good. Okay, now say something you.
You remember when I used to do that though? Remember like in commerce, like people always try to get me to do Elmo, and I was always too embarrassed.
I always miss that because you always do the Woody Woodpecker laugh.
Oh yeah, I can't really. I don't know. I'm not as confident in that one anymore. But
come on, just try.
I got a lot of like post-nasal drip.
I know, it's okay.
God no, I don't know why it's this one. It's always this one. I always have such.
Come on, you can do it.
I tried to
Stop laughing. Just do it.
It's not as good. See, I told you I wasn't as confident in that one. But my Elmo.
One time, me and Mason and our friend Drew were riding in the back of a truck, and Mason did it so spot on. It was like scary. I thought for sure there was a speaker somewhere in the car.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like
that Elmo was good. I don't know. The strawberry one lost it a little
yeah,
bit, but that
bit.
colonoscopy one was fucking awesome. I feel so bad I was talking over the beginning because it was really good. I didn't know you were going to be so fucking awesome at
it. I used to just, at random times, just go like, it's Mr. Noodle! Or something like that.
Whoa, I don't even know what you just said. It's Mr. Noodle?
Yeah, it's Mr. Noodle. You don't know
oh, yeah, from the Tumblr post.
What?
Yeah, it's the one, it's the gist of it. Obviously, I haven't read it in a million years. But the gist of it is a chick's in a hotel room, and the hotel doesn't have any channels except for one channel that's playing Sesame Street. And she goes out into the hallway, and she can hear the man in the next room, and Mr. Noodle is doing a counting thing where he keeps fucking up to, like, teach kids how to count. And the guy in the room just goes, God damn it, Mr. Noodle! And it's like an adult man.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like a really famous post.
Yeah,
I'll try to find it and link it in the episode corrections.
That's crazy. You don't just know about Elmo's World. I guess that shows the 1.5 year difference between us because I fucking love Elmo's World.
I mean, Elmo was my first word, much to my mother's chagrin, who disagrees and says it was Mom. But I definitely remember her telling me previously before that it was Elmo, so meh. And, I mean, I don't remember what I said. But I watched it. I watched it, like, passively, Sesame Street.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Barney really passively, not, like, actively. I really liked the Rainbow Egg. That's pretty much it. Which we've talked about on a previous episode of GuESPers.
Oh, the Barney movie?
Barney and the Rainbow Egg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we talked about how I had that awesome
That plushie.
Yeah.
So jealous. I just had a bouncy ball that like looked like that egg.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, but it was egg shaped, which makes it a very inconvenient bouncy ball. So
I think we also
not
talked
ideal.
about.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were wrong.
I don't remember my guess. Oh, the cake pineapple.
Yeah, no. My thing was, so you know how normally there's a layer of snow, and then underneath that there's a layer of ice.
Oh, yep.
So to flip that, my thing was there is ice, and then underneath the ice there's some snow. There's like a snow layer with an ice cap over it.
Sounds really annoying. Like, oh, look at that beautiful snow. I can't get to it though.
Slip. And it's like it's white, so and the ice is obviously clear, so you can't really tell the.
Yeah. Oh, it's like black ice, but like clear ice.
Yeah,
Snow ice.
Snow ice, and so you just fucking beef it all over the place.
Oh, I hate better beefer in it. Have I told you about the time where I beefed it in the mountains?
No, maybe no.
I beefed it many times. I think I talked about the time I fell in the lake. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the mountain one. I'm not going to tell the lake story. I'll tell that another time. Anyway, we were up in the mountains in California, and we're looking at this kitschy candy shop. You know, they got fucking candy shops in the mountain. I don't know. Anyway, there was black ice, and I couldn't see it, obviously. And so we're walking, and I just fucking slip, and then I fall in the only puddle in the whole parking lot, and it's full of just like dark tar sludge basically, and my pants are completely soaked, and I'm just like, I mean, we're fucking forever from home, we're in the mountains, and so I just like go in the candy shop, and they have like one of those real like wood fire burning furnaces, and the candy shop lady feels so bad for me, and she's like, go stand next to the furnace. And so I just stood there, and I didn't get to really look at much candy because I had to just wait for my pants to dry. And they were all dirty and sludgy, and they had like black shit on them from the blacktop. So gross.
No,
yeah, it was awful. And it was the first time I'd ever encountered black ice. I didn't know what it was at the time. My mom was like, it was black ice. So I was like, I don't know what that is. And it was like, ice you can't see. And I was like, why?
Why?
Yeah, and it had like snowed, but it had like melted. And there was like only snow on like the sidewalk. So there was like the one spot, I guess, where it still existed.
That's
yeah, that happens to me a lot.
Yeah, that's actually where I was going to go with it. So like when you beef it,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your butt hits the ground.
Does it crack it?
Yeah, it cracks it, and so then your butt gets wet because you just fall into the snow at that point.
Hey, if it's cold enough. Oh, I got caught with the yawn for once. Just inherently touching the snow doesn't make you wet. Mason doesn't have a lot of experience of snow. He grew up in a place where there wasn't much snow.
Yeah.
I grew up at the base of the mountain where there was always snow, but it never snowed where we were.
But you still got to experience
yeah.
snow.
You can like sit and stuff on, and it'll cling to you some, but as long as you dust the snow off, you're not gonna like get wet. You know what I mean? Yeah, because your body heat's the only thing that'll melt it. If it's cold enough, it's not gonna. Ah, I remembered another story from those same mountains.
Ah, tell me.
There was a pile of snow, and I was like, ah, cool, a pile of snow next to like this antique shop, and I was like, I'm gonna go jump in that, and Mom went, yeah, sure, and I thought that it was a slope, like of ground. But apparently the snow had just drifted up to about 3 feet high in one area, and there was nothing inside of it. So I jumped in, and I just fucking disappeared. Because I was a small child. And my mom was like, oh, Alex, what happened? And I'm like, I'm here, I'm fine. I'm just in the snow.
Oh, God, you got buried.
Yeah, and I had to come out. It was really soft snow, super powdery, so I just came right out. But it was still like, I jumped in and just like went into another dimension. And I was just like, I'm gone. Everything's white.
That sounds so scary.
Yeah, because why? I will never understand. Because it was smooth. Like, nobody had pushed the snow into that area. It had fallen and just really concentratedly fallen in that one spot to make it much taller than all the surrounding snow. But I thought it was a hill. So I thought I was going to jump on like a hill and then like roll down it and be super cool. But it was just a bunch of snow. So it just disappeared. Snow!
Oh, man.
You just went, right? And
yeah, I just went.
Your thing was not chocolate pineapple.
Yeah, no, it was the snow underneath the ice.
Yes, the snice. Okay, so...
The snice.
69 slice. Can I get a slice of that pie?
Snice.
Slice.
I'll just hand you some pie.
Thanks. What flavor is this?
It's snice.
What? Is that like a new kind of pie? Oh, cool. Okay, let's invent a new kind of pie right here, right now. All right? So we'll just do a 3, 2, 1, kind of like a mind meld, and then we're going to make those flavors into a pie. You ready?
Oh, okay. So we're just going to say a flavor.
But it needs to be a base flavor. You can't say fucking like Black Forest cake, okay? You need to say like a base flavor that we will combine into a pie, okay?
Okay.
You ready to make pie with me?
Yes.
Okay, welcome to Alex and Mason Make Pie on the GuESPers podcast. Yeah. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3,
2, 1, mango.
Olive oil. Yeah, olive oil mango pie. Hell
Man,
yeah.
I don't know if I like this idea.
All right, let's make some more pie.
Are you gonna just keep going? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Let me get an object. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
3,
2,
1.
Cream cheese.
Mushroom cream cheese pie. It's like almost a frittata, but there's no eggs.
No.
One last pie for the road.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3,
2, 1. Chili.
Peaches. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Hey, by the way, in case anyone has ever wondered, I am a fucking Rochambeau champion. I won rock, paper, scissors at my elementary school against 152 other kids. And I knew just now that I would pick 2 savory items, and then if I didn't pick a 3rd savory item, Mason would. So I was like, that's the round I'm going to go for a real pie item and just fuck him up because I know he's going to pick something. At least that one, though, you could get that shit at one of those Mexican fruit shops.
Chili and peaches?
Yeah,
Oh,
where
yeah.
they put the chili powder on the fucking fresh cut fruit. At least that one has a basis. But I played you so fucking good to
You
make
did.
that. I still think a cream cheese mushroom pie could work. It could be like a dip pie.
I don't know, man.
A dip pie.
What was the first one? Olive oil and mango?
I don't know how that one will
Yeah,
work. I
think that
can't
would be
even
kinda
begin
gross.
to think of a universe where that works. But, okay, the dip pie, what if instead of a pie crust, it was like a tortilla chip? So it's like dip. Because it could be like hot, warm cream cheese with like warm, like a mushroom cream cheese dip. That's gotta exist, right? Yeah, baby, we can make that. We can make it work. The first one, I don't fucking know how you make that work. Olive oil and mangoes, I don't know.
So where are we at?
You've gone, so I would go again if you wanted to do that thing with the where I go again. But then you would have to go again.
No, I would
keep
have
it
to go
even.
again. Yeah.
Do you want to do some lightning boys?
Yeah, okay, lightning boys.
All right, get Zeus here. It's time for lightning boys.
Okay.
That was the noise of lightning. Okay, ready, go.
Okay, so it's a bubbling green cauldron, and the little boy walks up to it and he looks inside, and it's green Jolly Ranchers. It's just a bunch of green Jolly Ranchers.
Are they hot or just like
they
in
got
the...
melted, and so they're all bubbly now.
Oh, how would you know that they were Jolly Ranchers?
He tasted it.
Oh, boy, okay, you telling me this little boy stuck his finger in boiling Jolly Rancher goo.
Okay, I motioned with my finger, but no, he
like took a spoon, cooled
Yeah.
it off a little bit, took a taste.
Yeah.
You know that shit tries to immediately re-solidify, right?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like poke holes in your image. I'm just saying like I've tried boiling fucking Jolly Ranchers down, and that shit immediately fucking ruins your pans. You could have the most nonstick pan ever, the one on those commercials at nighttime with the copper.
Oh yeah.
Like, and that fucking it can't survive a hot Jolly Rancher.
Where the egg just slides right off, but I'm pretty sure that's literally just like a rubber egg or something.
Yeah. No, unfortunately,
Aww.
that was not my image.
Damn.
My image was a pair of realistic human man legs. Like, really buff, realistic human man. Mason, in the middle of my guess? You're facing away from the microphone so nobody would hear you.
I even delayed that alarm by like an hour.
Oh, May. Oh, in the middle of my guess.
I'm sorry.
I'm so betrayed. Anyway, realistic human man legs that are spread like this, like out. It's hard to explain. Kind of like the hammer dance, but like when the hammer's open.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're wearing cowboy boots and no pants.
Okay.
I don't think they have a dick. I think it's like a Ken doll down there. But
That's really funny.
Yeah, and they're just out. I don't know, in the town.
In the town, out in the town.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It's your turn.
It's my turn.
It's
All
your
right.
turn.
Lightning round. Okay, here we go. And go.
You're buying a pair of sunglasses, and you go to take it off the model head, and it's a jaguar, and it's a real jaguar, and now you're being chased by a jaguar.
Oh God, that sounds horrible.
How did it get in the shop, and why was it wearing sunglasses?
No, I hate it.
I like how it waited with the mannequin heads until you went to go try those glasses.
That's really
That's
funny.
a strategic mauling.
Love it. It is.
And it is because it's also in a mall, so it's a mauling mall. A mauling.
Shut up.
Your jokes fucking suck, Alex. Get out of here. Go eat some chili mango pie. Wait, chili
mango
peach
olive
pie.
oil pie.
No.
Some cream cheese.
I made the
mushroom
Mario noise. I didn't even mean to. I didn't even mean to be that sad. Okay, hit me with that real image.
Hit me with your best shot.
I mean, unless you want to tell me that I definitely nailed it with the thing with the cheetah mauling you. Did I say cheetah? Is that what I said?
Yeah, Jaguar.
Jaguar. I was like, I don't think that's the right big cat, but I'm not sure.
Damn it.
Big cat from Sonic? Did you forget?
Yeah, I'm starting to forget.
No, read it. Hurry.
I don't know. I mean, like, I can't remember it. It was, Oh, yeah. Okay,
What?
it was, It's a pair of those chattery teeth.
Yep.
But it's a paper shredder. So you, like, put the paper in and it goes...
I'm just imagining it goes rogue on your desk and you're like, oh, my files! Ah, fuck! I had to get these to Johnson by Wednesday! Mason turned away from the mic again. Oh, he's back. What'd you get?
I'm making sure that this isn't going to go off again. And, like, yeah, it is going to. So I'm just going to dismiss it.
Okay. Mason's dismissing the alarm on his phone live on the podcast.
Which, like, me interrupting the podcast to dismiss the alarm is also its own form.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it out loud. Yeah, I'm dragging you under the bus.
Okay, yeah, but...
Just like the
yeah.
cougar dragged... Wait, not cougar. Fuck!
The
What does it
jaguar.
mean? Other big cats. Just like the jaguar pulled you under the bus outside the mall. And then he gave you a very nice pair of sunglasses. And
So he
then
didn't,
off.
like... Oh, okay.
You
Never
gotta wait
mind.
for the end of the story.
But yeah, fucking chattery teeth, paper shred. I feel like that would just be a really cool product.
Well, open noveltyitems.com because probably someone owns that domain. But like, if they don't, start a website and that's your first product.
Yeah, fucking chattery teeth paper shredder.
Other products include whoopee cushion, fireplace flume. What do you call that thing? That thing where it's like a...
Oh, yeah, is it flu?
Flu? I don't know. It's like two clappers that you smack together to make air go into your fireplace to make your fire bigger. It's kind of like Viagra for your fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, oxygen is Viagra for fire. Oh, shit. What's another novelty product we can put on the website? Real quick.
Okay,
rule of threes. One more gag product.
One more gag product.
Hand buzzer pacemaker.
A hair tie that... Okay.
Yours is... Go with yours. Mine's dangerous.
A hair tie that just looks like a zip tie, but it's not a zip tie, it's a hair tie.
That seems like the big part that sticks out of the zip tie would really get in the way.
Yeah, but it's a novelty product. Who gives a shit?
So the novelty paper shredder doesn't work?
No, the novelty paper shredder works
and the
perfectly.
fireplace flume whoopee cushion works?
Yeah.
So why doesn't the zip tie
I don't know. It's
work?
the weak link on the website. It probably
Why do we
doesn't
have
sell
a weak link? Why don't we... If we had a weak link, we could go with the fucking hand buzzer pacemaker. At least it's dangerous. Like, what the fuck could I do that? I would rather have a dangerous product than a broken one.
Hey, buddy, here, touch my chest, and then he gets shocked a little bit, and you die, so...
Ooh, I got it. I got the third product. Fuck all these other ones. Ready for the new third product?
Yeah.
It's, the squirting water flower, but instead it squirts breath freshener into your mouth.
Oh, that's nice.
What are we doing other than just legitimizing actual gag products? That's like all of our marketing scheme. Oh, well. All right, you ready to end it?
Yeah, let's do the endings.
Bring the episode to an end, and by doing that, we have to mention the Tumblr page. That's GuESPers.tumblr.com. Episode corrections, and also follow along guest lists.
Yes.
Are on there. There's a YouTube page. I didn't upload it last episode because I cannot get the Premiere files to work. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know if there will be YouTube episodes this week. All the past episodes minus episode 47 are up there. So
we'll just see.
Sorry.
We're trying to figure it out.
doing
We've
my
tried a
best.
few different things and nothing's really seemed to work. So we might just, I don't know, have to contact Adobe at some point.
Yeah, and I didn't want to put up a still image again because we had like moved on from still images. So I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, and the Twitter at GuESPers Podcast. I put up 5-minute memes and updates.
Woo!
Mason, hit me with anything else.
All right, we have a Gmail account. Nobody ever seems to. One
Heavy
day,
sigh.
heavy fucking sigh. All you fuckers out there listening.
Just in here, you are prime for me to psychically read your email on the podcast. I offered cold hard flipping cash. Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
So fuck you.
But please still
Send me
us
hate mail.
Yeah.
Because fuck you. You're ugly, and also your mom's ugly. Oh, how does that feel? Not good, I bet. You should tell me how you feel about it, and then I'll psychically read it on the podcast.
Yeah, you're tacky and I hate you.
I don't like those shoes. Come at me, bro.
Yeah. Come at me, Scrub Lord. I'm ripped.
I'm not. Don't say that part. Don't lie.
Don't lie.
Don't lie.
Okay, well, all right. Is the email the only other thing?
I
You
guess,
got the Twitter, you got the Tumblr, you
yeah.
got the YouTube.
Yep, that's all the things.
Rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or
so
wherever
can
you
find
can
us.
rate
The
us.
only review is Mason. It's pretty depressing that you had to review your own podcast
Yeah,
because no one else
gave-
would do it.
Damn, just throwing it. Yeah, I gave my own podcast 5 stars.
Well, at least someone did.
I don't even listen to it on Apple Podcasts.
You bitch. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you know what that means? We gotta end this, baby. So Mason, take us out.
Well, we didn't. Well, we didn't get anything right today, but we sure had a lot of fun. This is where the guessing ends.
Guessing